The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. I'm going to start right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padal from the GMS Denver camp coming at you with a quick lesson. And it's going to be in regards to enduring, man. We go into that word endure, it means to suffer, man, but successfully, you see? And this is going to be a land back off of one of the lessons that the brother Dyed Garments from Basra did. All right, go ahead and subscribe to his channel to be edified. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up real quick so you can see the spelling of his channel name, all right? Very diligent brother, you know what I'm saying? But he did a lesson talking about this, man, how we got to learn how to suffer, man, the art of suffering. This is something that's talked about throughout the scriptures, man. The great men of the Lord all went through this same thing, man, suffering, all right? Let's go ahead and bring that video up really quick and we'll get some more. So here's the video that I was talking about, all right? It says the art of suffering. And you see his channel right there, Dyed Garments from Basra 144 Ba. Go ahead and subscribe to be edified, all right? So he went in on a few different topics, but let's go ahead and get back to the precepts. All right, so we started out with Ecclesiastes 7 and 3. Sorrow is better than laughter. If you're always having a good fucking time, there's no growth in that, man. There's no growth in always, you know, chilling and partying and being comfortable, man. And that's one thing you learn when you come into this truth. You become extra uncomfortable, man, because you realize the wickedness that's, you know, in the world, man, and how it's opposed to what's right and what's righteous. All right, you got everybody coming up against you. As soon as you come up to this truth, man, once, you know, the Lord starts dealing with you, everybody is against you, man. Your family, your kids, your baby mama, whatever, you know, and it puts you in a very uncomfortable position, man. Your friends start to distance themselves from you. All right, all that shit, man. But that's where you grow stronger, man. All right, the Lord is looking for warriors, man. Mental, spiritual warriors, man. Okay? And it don't come from being fucking comfortable all the damn time. That's why it says for the sadness of the countenance, the heart, meaning your mind, is made better. You see? It makes you better. It makes you a stronger man, you know what I mean? Suffering, that's what makes men. All right, and it goes on to say here in the next verse, Ecclesiastes 7 and 4, it says, the heart, meaning the mind, of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Mirth being like that party spirit, always having a good fucking time, you know? You know, that's not gonna get it, man. That's not gonna get you through the time that we're coming into, man. Point blank, period. So people that are in that, you know, party spirit and shit, it's not gonna get you through what we know as Jacob's trouble, man. The worst time this earth has ever seen. You see? So you gotta take that into account. All right? Take that into a serious account. All right, the very next one, it says right here, Ecclesiastes 7 and 5, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. You see that? And part of that being uncomfortable is receiving rebuke, man, and correction. You see? That comes with this walk, man. Being able to be rebuked and not to turn into a little bitch and cry in the corner somewhere, man. And being able to use that correction to, you know what I'm saying, empower yourself, man. That's what this thing is all about, man. You see, a lot of weak motherfuckers, man, they take rebuke and then they get crushed by it, man. They nuts get crushed and then they give up. Okay, Salaki, hold on one second. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they nuts get crushed and they give up, man. We cannot be that way. You know, you men out there calling yourselves the hopeful elect, hoping that, you know, you're part of the 144,000. You better get your ass ready for some suffering, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost. We got to get through all of it, man. You got to prepare your mind and your spirit to go through difficult, uncomfortable situations, man, in order to achieve the goal that's at the end of this road, man. It's all about the end goal, man. Yahweh Shai was a prime example of this, man. He went through more suffering than what we're going through, man. Not just physically, but also mentally, man. He went through the Pharisees and the Sadducees talking shit. I always bring that up, man. Here he is, the son of the Most High Heavenly Father, and he has to deal with shit talkers and scoffers that don't know what the fuck they talking about, man. Threatening to kill him. There's many occasions where Yahweh Shai, he had to dip off because they tried to kill him, man. That's suffering, man. He didn't give up at that point. He didn't say, oh, you know what, fuck this, I'm done. Nah, man, he kept going to finish the mission. That's how we gotta be. All right? Here's another one I gotta bring out really quick. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach in the Apocrypha, all right? Now, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 18 and verse 30. What does it say? It says, go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. Meaning those things that your flesh is always craving and desiring, man. If you're always going after what your flesh is desiring, it's going to lead to death. It's going to lead to you being a weak motherfucker and falling out, man. Point blank, period. You got to have what they call discipline, man. Being able to deny yourself of pleasures, man. That's something you must learn if you want to finish this race, man. All right? You got to deny yourself of always going out partying, drinking all the damn time, eating whatever the fuck you want to eat, sleeping whenever you want to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to have that discipline to get up, get your ass up and go read, man. Do a lesson when you don't feel like it, man. That's part of that suffering and that discipline because his flesh is opposed to what the spirit really wants to do. And in order to overcome the weak ass flesh that we have, you have to suffer, man. You have to make that flesh suffer, man, so that your spirit can benefit. And that's the formula, man. That's the formula. All right, and it says, next verse, if thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies that malign thee. You see? That's what it is, man. If you're always doing what your flesh wants, man, you're going to be a laughing stock in front of everybody, man. You see? If you don't have that discipline, man. Prime example, man, you overweight or you out of shape. You got to get your ass up and go into the gym and do whatever the hell you got to do to get to that desired appearance that you want, that desired health status. You got to go do things that you don't necessarily want to do, man. You might be tired, but you got to get your ass up and go work out, man. You see those who just say, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm not going to, I don't feel like doing it today. And they say that every fucking day. And at the end of the year, they look in the mirror and they see that they ain't become what they want to become. They ain't shit. All right. And you can apply this to the ministry as well, man. You got to get out there and go preach this word, right? Because the Lord has opened your eyes up to this truth. But, you don't feel like going out there to the highways and hedges because you're scared of what people might think of you. You're scared of people making fun of you, or you're scared that somebody might kill you or try to beat you up or whatever for preaching this word. You're scared that your boss might see you. You're scared your baby mama might see you, man. Fuck all that, man. This thing of ours ain't about being comfortable, man. The Lord, he said he's pleased by the foolishness of preaching. See, I'm out here right now, and people are walking by, these damn Edomites walking by, looking at me and shit, trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing, man, because I know it's the demons on them. But I'm still doing what I'm doing because this is what the Lord requires us to do, man, to preach this word, man, to make these videos and these lessons. Fuck how people feel, man. Fuck that, man. We need the end result, man, which is salvation, man. And this is part of it. All right? It's not going to be comfortable, man. You're going to be rejected by the majority of people for doing this work, man, for believing in the truth. But ultimately, man, when you get through the suffering, you become stronger and stronger and stronger. The people laughing at you and staring at you becomes less and less important to you, man, over time. You see, we start to see the benefits of getting through that suffering, man. All right? So, yeah, man, I got one more. We're going to close it out, man. Yeah, but when you don't want to suffer, man, when you want to be comfortable all the time, you're going to be made a laughing stock, man. All right? Because you're going to be looked at as a fucking weakling. And the Lord ain't dealing with no weaklings, man. He's building up men into gods, man. Lowercase g. All right, we're going to close with this right here. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 10. It's talking about Yahweh Shai, by the way, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus. His true name in the ancient Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. All right, and it says right here about him, it says, for it became him for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. That's how you perfect it, man. Getting through the tough shit, man. Yahweh Shai being a prime example. All right, he was made perfect through sufferings, man. And he's bringing many sons unto glory. All right, there ain't no glory without the suffering, man. And that's just what it is. So just a quick lesson, man, to exhort brothers, man, whatever the fuck you going through, you know, because we are in hell, man, by the way. If you didn't notice that, this current society is nothing but hell. All right. And if we get through it, you know, we overcome through Yahweh Shai, we're going to be brought unto glory, man. So just keep that in mind. It ain't supposed to be fucking comfortable. It ain't supposed to be nice and peaceful, man. It's going to be turbulent, chaotic. And the Lord gives us, you know, he gives us pockets of peace at times. All right. But ultimately, it's suffering, man. But at the end of this suffering is eternal glory and rest. So that's what we battling for, man. I'm going to end it right there. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. So hopefully this was edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. We give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Call me Yasharal in the Bible bar. Shalom.